Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Tessa. I'm going to take you through a little glute burner today. This one is extra spicy and we don't need anything. You can do this with ankle weights if you're feeling particularly masochistic, but you are totally fine to take this body weight. You don't need a ball, just you, something comfy, and your mat. We're going to start lying down on our backs. So come all the way down to your back, and we'll take the hands to the rib cage, 2 fingertips beneath the rib cage and the thumb around the back. Inhale, deep breath in, and exhale, breathing out the mouth like you're blowing out a candle. Pull the ribs together. Inhale, expanding through the rib cage. Exhale, pull the ribs down and in. As you expand, I want you to start to feel the rib cage lifting up. And as you exhale, pull the rib cage down and in, press down through the bottom back of your rib cage. One more deep breath in, inhale. And exhale, pull the ribs in and down. Hands come down by your sides. We're going to lift up here through the right heel. So my right heel is lifted. My knees are in alignment. Tuck the pelvis, reach the hands behind my head, biceps frame the ears. Exhale, lift up, reach the fingertips towards my heels. And lower down one bone at a time. Exhale, tuck the pelvis, lift up. Reach the knees forward, pull the heels towards me, and lower down. We're going to do this for 3 and 2. One more here. Let's stay lifted on this one. Reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Pause. Make sure the hips are in alignment here. Press down through the left foot to lift the right leg up into tabletop. Tap the toes and lift. Pressing here through the left foot, you want to find that alignment, that symmetry here between both of those hips. Finding that hamstring connection here. Reaching the knee forward, pulling the heel towards you. We're here for 3 and 2. Let's keep that right leg elevated on 1. Hold it here. Extend the leg towards the tip of your mat. Pull the knee in. Extend and bend. Arms can be up towards the sky for a little bit of an advancement, or you can bring them down towards the mat for a little extra stability. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Press through that left foot. We're here for 3 and 2. Last one, reach the leg extended, hold. Lift the leg up towards the sky, flex the foot, lower down. Point the toes, lift up. Flex, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keeping the hips in alignment, pressing through that left foot. I know that left glute is working here. You got this. We're here for 3 and 2. Hold the toes extended towards the sky on 1. Bend the knee. Extend the leg out towards the tip of the mat. Lift it back up. Bend and extend. So we're creating somewhat of a flowing type pattern here. Lift, bend, extend. Lift, bend, extend. Comboing all of those moves here. Stay pressing down through the left foot. We're here for 3 and 2. Last one, reach the toes up towards the sky. We pulse it out. Little lift and lower. You're pulsing here, pressing into that left foot to reach the right toes up for 4 and 3, 2. Last one, bend the knee, bring the foot down, lower all the way down. Pull the knees in towards the chest, pull the left knee in, particularly give it a little circle. And then we'll roll over onto our side. We're going to continue to work this left glute here. So my left leg is stacked on top of my right leg. My shoulder is stacked right over my elbow, and my legs are nice and parallel to each other. Lifting up here from my side body. Take a deep breath in, inhale, exhale, lift the top leg, and lower down. Lift and lower. As you're lowering down, try to think about moving through water here so that you don't just let the force of gravity push your foot back down. It's just at hip height. We're going to bend the knee in towards the chest, flex the foot, press the foot away. Bend the knee in, flex, press away. I want you to think about you're pressing away something that you don't want anymore. It's that bad energy. Goodbye. We have a Sagittarius full moon this weekend, so we're only bringing in that free-spirited, individual, independent love. Last one, hold the leg extended all the way out, hold it here. Bend the knee in towards the chest. Extend at that knee, bend, pull it back in. Extend and bend. So we're kicking here, keeping the top of your leg nice and still. It's just an extension at that knee joint and a bend. Extend and bend. Stay lifted through the side. We're here for 4 and 3, 2. Hold the leg extended out, hold it here. Sweep the leg, bring it back to meet the bottom. Bend the knee in towards your chest, extend it out, comboing these moves. Bend it in, extend, and slide. Can you stay lifted through your side body here? Imagine that there's like a ball underneath you. We don't have it today. I want you to stay lifted, finding that space between your waist and the mat. For 3 and 2. We're going to hold the leg extended all the way out in front of you. Hip is in flexion. Pulse it up and down. Little lift and lower. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. And bend that knee. Woo! Quite a burner. Quite a burner. Alrighty. We're going to work the right leg now. So come all the way back to seated, reach the hands forward in space, tuck the pelvis, roll all the way back down. Hands down by the side here, or they can come to your hips if you want to take some pelvic tilts. And then we're going to lift up here through the left heel. So the left heel lifts, pressing down through the left toes. Reach the hands behind you, biceps frame the ears. Take a deep breath in, inhale, tuck the tail, lift up, exhale, press up, reach the fingertips towards the toes, and lower down. Lift up, reaching the fingertips, making sure that the ribs are in alignment with the hips, and lower back down. A little squeeze of the glutes at the top there. We're here for 3 and 2. The next time we're lifted, we're going to hold in that lift. Make sure that your knees are parallel with each other. You're not pressing out onto the sides of the feet. Either reach the hands up towards the sky or hands come down. Left leg comes into tabletop, tap the ground. Lift and lower. Press here through the right foot. Find that grounding. Think about your foot here as like a root, and it's attached to the ground. For 4 and 3 and 2. Last one, keep it lifted, hold here. Exhale, extend the leg out long, bend the knee in, inhale. Exhale, press away, inhale, bend. Flex the foot, press up, bend the knee in. Exhale, press, inhale, bend. Staying lifted here through that right side body, press through that right heel. We're here for 4 and 3 and 2. Hold the leg extended on 1. Lift the leg up towards the sky, point the toes. Flex the foot, lower down. Point, lift up. Flex, lower down. for 3 and 2. The next time that the leg is extended towards the sky, hold. Bend at the knee. Extend the leg out, lift it up. Bend, extend, lift. Finding a flow here. Thinking about almost swimming with this leg. For 3 and 2. Last one, reach the toes up towards the sky, press through that right foot, pulse it up an inch, down an inch. Ribs in a line with the hips here. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, and lower all the way down. Oh my God. Pull that right knee in towards the chest, circle it out. And then let's roll ourselves all the way up. Come onto our left side now, and we're gonna work that right top glute in this side series. Okay, shoulders stacked right over the elbow, legs are extended out long, lifting up through my side. I can have that hand in front of me if I want a little extra support, or can come to my hip here. And then take a deep breath in, inhale, exhale, lift. Making sure that you're in that frontal plane here. So from my shoulder all the way down to my ankle, I can find this nice long line. I want to imagine that you're an artist, because newsflash, you are an artist, and you are drawing a long line coming from your shoulder to your ankle. Thinking about your body in terms of shapes here. 3 and 2. Hold the leg lifted in 1, hold here. Sweep the leg, oop, I lied, hold. Bend the knee in towards the chest, extend it away. Flex that foot, bend the knee in, press away. Flex, bend it in, press away. Pressing away that energy, right? That energy that we are not taking in to this next new month. We're closing out May, and we're welcoming in abundance and gratitude for June. Last one, pull the knee in, hold. Extend at the knee joint, extend that leg, bend it back in. Extend and bend. Kicking that soccer ball. Staying lifted in that side body. Don't let it drop. Make sure the shoulders are still stacked, and make sure your chest is still facing forward, right? You don't want to roll onto that bottom hip opening out. We're here for 3 and 2. Hold the leg extended on 1, hold. Sweep the leg back to meet the bottom one. Pull the knee in, extend it out. Sweep the leg back, parallel to the bottom. Pull the knee in, reach it long. Finding all that hip mobility here. Hopefully this movement pattern is starting to look similar, because we have been doing it not only in this side lying series, but also in that bridging series. Last one, reach the leg out long, pulse it up an inch, down an inch. Lift and lower. If anyone's doing this with ankle weights, God bless. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and drop it down. Tap out that glute, press yourself up. Whew, nice job, guys. That's a tough one. That is quite a burner. Left foot crosses in front. Reach your top hand over. Find that side body stretch here through the right side. Eye gaze comes up. And then let's switch. Left hand reaches up. Eye gaze towards the sky. And then you can feel free to take any other stretches that you want. You stack this with another class, or have a great rest of your day. Thanks, guys. Bye.